Greetings, humans. The Disgruntled Octopus here for another week of Octo Reacts. And this week we're actually turning our steely gaze towards the youth of Australia. So the Everyday Flipper, he's a 15, 16-year-old kid on the Gold Coast in Australia. We're looking at his turning $1 into a car. So for starters, he's not a good advocate for the Queensland education system because that's actually a $2 coin he's holding. But hey, that's neither here nor there. We're not going to judge. Without further ado, we'll get straight into his video.
I am turning $5 into a car. We've been doing it for
Make it work out which one it is. $1, $2 or $5. I really don't care.
2 weeks. We're up to week 3 of this. In this video, you'll see week 3 and 4 of this project. And we have some amazing finds and some absolutely amazing sales. So stick along for the whole episode of this one. And I really do hope you guys enjoy. Okay, to start off the video, we've actually had 2 sales.
Where's his webcam sitting? Like, it looks like we're right into his face. But hey, that's all right. He does a lot better editing than the octopus already, so strong admiration for that as well.
We had Initial D, which has gone for $65. We have to take out $9 in fees, $2 in an ad fee, and then $5.50 in shipping that one off. And that's going to leave us with $48.43 to add to the budget. And then we've also had that Nintendo 2DS sell for $35, $4.99 going out in eBay fees.
Yeah, so $35 free postage. Yeah, so someone's obviously bought that to dismantle and rebuild. You know, if you can get some parts quite cheaply on AliExpress, slap it back together and probably sell it back on eBay for maybe 125, 150 bucks. So it's probably going to make a decent profit, whoever it goes to. And a USB charger, it doesn't take much. It's an iPod Nano or iPod Touch Nano, I can't remember. But there's a good chance that was probably invented before he was born.
I'm not going to have any like video games of any sort at all. No.
I've only got DVDs.
That's alright.
I swear that every one of these videos that I watch, they ask straight away if they've got any video games. I think my stance is that, you know, if you're not the first person as they're opening, there's a good chance that the video games are probably gone. But hey, kudos for him for asking. But I think a lot of what they're selling as well will probably give you indication if they've got video games as well. So,
Right. How much did you have on the iPod?
Honestly, because there's no charge, I'm not 100% sure if it works.
Yeah.
$5.
$5, yeah, right. I can see it. I'll grab that one, thanks. Well, either way, that iPod Nano was an absolute score. What we want to do is look on the back there. We've got model A144 parts, $50.
So I don't know what's these screenshots of the video games coming up, unless he found some video games that he didn't film, or they're from previous videos that I haven't watched. I'm not too sure, but hopefully he'll explain it a bit later.
It was not a bad morning of garage sales. Got out of that street sale really fast. It was so busy. But now we're going off to some little ones, and we're getting some good success, so.
Jeez, look, from the angle, he's obviously, if you're from America, you're probably thinking this kid's driving. He's not. In Australia, that's the passenger seat. Wish I could get Mrs. Octopus to drive me around. That'd be good. She makes me drive myself.
Not always about being with the crowd. Sometimes it's about, you know, finding your little bits and pieces when there's not as many people around.
So the games are labelled at $5 each. There's a couple there I can see straight away. That Mario Party, Animal Crossing. Oh, I think they're actually the ones that popped up earlier. So probably when he was fixing the editing, something's gone wrong and he skewed the video. So, but yeah, by the looks of it, he's probably sold those previously. The Wii's got a lot of shovelware. So yeah, the ones like your family game night does go all right, or did previously. I haven't checked it previously. Your cats, your dogs, your Wii Fit, Wii Play possibly. Just Dance goes all right. But yeah, generally those big Brain Academy cats, dogs, Smarty Pants, are just shovelware. So, and definitely High School Musical. Stay away from those ones. Yeah, they're just normal trash. So if you do get them for free in bulk lots, normally just pad them up with the console and sell them that way. It just makes it a bit more enticing because you're literally looking probably $1, $2 profit after fees and postage for those games.
Yeah.
You don't want to be paying $10 for the nunchucks. The Wiimotes, if you look at those, I can't see what the prices are. You want to make sure that they've got their backs on them. You can get the backs pretty cheap off eBay if you need to. But under the little Wii symbol there, I can't show you because I've got no way of doing it. If it says Wiimote Plus, I think from memory, or Wii Motion Plus, they're the ones you want to get. And they go for a little bit more and they go a lot quicker.
Okay, as I'm editing this video, I realized I forgot to update everyone on
If you're reading this, I too la. Okay, good.
the fact that the first week, these videos run over 2 weeks, the market was rained out, so we actually didn't have a market. So now we're going to jump straight into the next week's flea market. Before we actually head out to that second week of flea markets, we've had, I think, 5 sales in between. The last update on sales. We had a Microsoft joystick that you saw me pick up for $10. We sold that one for $99.98.
There you go. I'm not too au fait with Sidewinder Force feedback joysticks, so but by the looks of it, it goes for $100. So if you get them pretty cheap, go for that one.
We sold a Mario Party 8 on the Wii that we bought for $5. That sold for $32.95.
Mario Party 9 on the Wii is what you want to look for. That goes, well, it used to go for about $40, $50. I'm not too sure. I haven't checked lately. But Mario Party 8 was quite heavily produced. Mario Party 9 just came out before the Wii U's launch, so there wasn't many copies running around, so it's quite rare.
So Animal Crossing for the 3DS was the final one. That one sold for $29.66, and that will leave us with $18.91.
3DS is quite hot at the moment, so if you do find any 3DS games, especially the first-party ones like your Mario, your Animal Crossing, your Zelda, and all those different things, probably get them as cheap as you can and probably hold on to them for 6 months because the Nintendo eShop closed down last year and the demand's building for it. I'm seeing it quite from my perspective. Definitely look out for the Pokemon games on the 3DS.
Left. So this will leave us with a grand total of $280.04 in the budget at the moment. And then we're going to head out and buy some stuff as well. Okay. We bought this one from Matt because he's not making much money. Just be honest.
There's some better ones.
We'll talk about
You shouldn't be buying Funko Pops at all, especially the Comic-Con ones like that. They're mass-produced. They're through EB Games. That one came out last year, I believe, so you're probably only looking about $20 plus post, and that's probably at the higher end of the scale. Funko Pops, that I've said numerous times, they're probably, from a reselling perspective, they're on the decline. A lot of collectors that I know personally and a lot of collector groups that I'm in, they are mass liquidating their stock, so they're not in the buying stage of Funko. So Funko, probably stick away from.
the dinosaurs later at home because they've got a great story. I don't care what anyone says, they're a good buy.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
We got the PS2 game, 5 and probably just under 30. That was a bad buy, I don't want to talk about it.
But why not? You got to talk about your bad buys, mate. The amount of bad buys that I talk about, jeez, everyone makes bad buys. Don't worry about it.
But
the bad buy was the Funko Pop.
just beat you to these ones. What's up?
That Super Mario bag, any interest?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
Cheers for the interruption, mate.
Damn resellers and interrupting other people's videos. Can't take them anywhere.
Yeah, as an avid hiker myself.
Yep, hikes a lot.
Yeah. This one, Smart Clock 2. Is it worth anything? Yes. About $80.
$80.
Surprised by that. I normally see Lenovo and just leave it aside because it's just, to me, a junk brand. But hey, he's got a nice Apple Watch on too. Hopefully he picked that up at the markets.
So, another one. We got this one a bit later on in the day. Some of the electronics that people just walk right past that, you know, it's worth just looking it up. And then this one here, it's just lost a wing. I have to chuck that back on. I reckon I get about 35 to 40 for him. Paid $7 for it. Probably a mid-90s, late 90s Dragon Ball Z Goku figure here. And I think just the angel wings gives it that extra value.
So there's a big difference between likely to get and will get. This is why I kind of watch videos and he did it earlier, he was actually putting up, the comps that you could probably get for things, or, sold comps. So be very, very mindful of watching videos that actually say, hey, I could probably get this, or I could probably do that. That figure's now broken, so it's lost a lot of its value, if it had any in the first place. And by putting the wing back on with super glue, if you get a collector that buys it, they'll be able to tell straight away, and he's looking at negative feedback and a return.
And then we've got all those dinosaurs. I'm expecting about
That's a secret.
35. No, I don't care.
You don't really care.
35 into about 200, I think I'll get out of those. I'm not going towards the car series though, because it's a bit of an unpredictable buy, that one. But we are at this much in the car series. I haven't done the math yet, but we'll figure it out. And I think that's a wrap for the markets. I'm pretty happy with how we did.
Yeah, he just seems to be shooting from the hip with his buys. So I don't know if anyone's mentoring him or he's just going through his comps as he does it. But what I would normally do, like I said, this is only my opinion. Not, by all means, don't take it to the bank. But when you're doing your comps, probably just do a screenshot as you're doing it, as you're comping. It takes you 2 seconds to do it on an iPhone, then just add that into your videos.
Gave some pity to Matt, found some good finds. Got old Matt recording, which is great.
Oh, mate.
Do you want to check? I'll chuck a channel up on screen.
Oh, cheers.
He's getting better. He's getting better. First stuff is unwatchable, to be honest. But now I
Sounds like Grumpy Granny. And don't get me started on Blake.
actually find some pleasure. Question that I actually get asked all the time is, where exactly did I learn everything I know about reselling?
I don't think I want to know the answer, especially looking at your buys for today. But hey, you're doing pretty good so far. And like I said, that you're doing pretty good. You look like you got a Lego set down the corner. Good.
There's a bunch of different ways, but a great way is actually the sponsor of this video, flipweekly.com, an online news.
Yeah, I don't care about your little advertisement, but good luck. What are you still talking about? Jeez.
Videos that I provide. You can absolutely love the service over on flipweekly.com.
Oh,
Champion of a bloke. And end off the video, we've had 4 absolute monster sales. The iPod you saw me pick up at the start of the video went on to sell for $120. It was
awesome.
Working in great condition.
Fantastic.
After the Lenovo Smart Clock, picked that one up for $20, and it's gone on to sell for $89.95.
This kid's knocking me out of the park. I was impressed. Yeah, a lot of the things that I wouldn't have picked up traditionally, he's picking up and, and knocking it out of the park. So quite impressed. I retract my previous statement of what he doesn't know what he's talking about. But definitely be careful with action figures, especially retro ones or vintage ones. They lose a lot of their value when you break them.
The Fire Emblem game that we picked up in episode 1, that one has gone on to sell for $62, leaving us with $47.89.
It's just going back to what I said previously. Like first-party 3DS games are fantastic. They're only going to increase in value because Nintendo has a habit of not re-releasing the products. For contrast, on the Nintendo Switch, they've just brought out emulators for the Game Boy Advance. So that's probably you can imagine how many generations that the 3DS has passed that. So definitely look for your first-party generation 3DS games.
After fees and postage. This added to our car budget gives us a grand total of this much after 4 weeks of this. And I just want to thank everyone for all the support that I've been getting with the series. And I hope
he's doing a cracking job. Like, $500 in a month towards a car. Well, so just say $5,000 for a first car, which I would assume that he's only about 10 months away from doing that goal, or even if quicker. Because once you start getting a bit of cash behind you can start making those bigger purchases, and it just starts rolling quicker and quicker and quicker. So I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't have a car in 3 to 6 months, depending on what he wants to buy, of course.
Hope you guys really enjoy it, and stay tuned for next episode because there's going to be some absolute heaters in that one as well. So thank you guys for watching. Hit that subscribe button down below, like the video, comment what ute I should buy because I want to go for a ute, and let me know what you want to see.
Yeah, good. So what I'll do is I'll put his YouTube link in the description of this video. Definitely good. He's probably buying stuff that he knows. So he's doing good. Like I said, probably just needs to make sure he's got some authority behind what he's saying with his figures and all those different things. So screenshot, off you go. But you're doing good, mate. Impressed.